Hi everyone, this is Kirsten, and I know it's been a long time since we've last chatted. Matter of fact, I found the video that I last posted was like a month ago, 31 days ago. I am so sorry. I was filming live early morning at from a gas station in Missouri, because my life is that exciting. Anywho, today is Sunday, October 1st, and it could still be morning, it could be afternoon. Well, it'll be afternoon for sure by the time you see this. It could be even evening. But I'm going to tell you a little story about what I did. I've done something. I've done something big. All right, so for all the people who are unfamiliar with my story, or even a quick refresher or whatever, back when I was 12, 13, 14, I got stuck in my head that I wanted to do a lot of traveling, and I wanted to live in each of the states and go see everything, because Minnesota is not the end-all of the world. There's more to the world than Minnesota. And so keeping that in mind, at the age of 17, I graduated high school. I moved out of the house, and that was probably my first reinvention of myself. You know, I got a couple of jobs, I went to school, and I've been out of the house since I was 17. And I survived, so that was good. And then fast forward 20 years, about the end of my 30s, I'm going to say probably 37 years old. I had had enough of my marriage, because for myriad of different reasons, I needed to leave, and the kids needed to come with me because it was just not good. Anyway, so at the age of 37, I started pretty much what, 14-year, 18-year, pretty much an 18-year battle with my ex-husband. And I left my marriage with my car and a trailer and 4 kids and 2 dogs and 1 ball python in a cage. And we just left. And I had all of about $1,200 to my name. And I'm like, I'm out of here. It's been real. I gotta go. And I survived. Matter of fact, and I will tell you this, I'm telling the world, a couple of times there, things were kind of rough. A lot of times it was rough. And 2 of the times during that time of being a single mom since 2006, 3 times technically, the kids and I have been homeless. But you know what? We've always persevered, and we've done it, and there you go. And it didn't kill us, so we must be stronger. Anyway, and it was short amounts of time, and you know, we stayed in hotels, or we stayed, well, hotel, no, we stayed in cheap motels that other people live in, and it's kind of a scuzzy situation, but you know, it needs to be done. And when you have 4 kids and 2 dogs and 1 ball python, you cannot by yourself sleep in the car. You need to find somewhere that has more beds than just 2 front seats. And I will also point out, in all of this time, probably about, well, from age 37 and on, if I did travel anywhere, I just slept in my car, unless of course it was winter. Then I was in a hotel, because you know, it's winter. Anyway, but at the age of 37 to today, I have survived. And because, as you can tell, I have a lovely home. Well, that's my part of my desk. But that right there, up there, that's Sully from Monsters, Inc. And he'll probably travel with me, because he's for the most part quiet and potty trained. So, and he'll probably chase all the other monsters away. Anyway, what do I know? Okay, so today, October 1st, I have put things in super duper fast motion. Originally, it was going to be December 31st, and I was going to leave. But, I mean, you know, who wants to leave and pack and monkey around with U-Hauls and all that good stuff in December? So I thought, okay, well, November 30th, I'll pull out of here. And September 30th, actually over this last week here, my kids have left the house. After 30 plus years of having kids in my life, in my house, on my calendar, me worrying about them. I mean, I'll still worry about them, but I mean, all of that breaks my heart. I won't lie. I'm pretty sad about that, as you can tell. I'm not going to cry, though. Anyway, I live in a house, a 2-story house with a tuck-under garage and just shy of 1,600 feet livable space and central air. You probably can hear the fan running. I've got 2 baths, indoor plumbing, lighting. Besides the fact that I want to do other things in my life, you know, it's an option of, do I want to spend, you know, with house payment and utilities and insurance and internet and groceries and blah, 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 blah. Do I want to spend that money in a spot that I don't want to be in? I don't want to be in the town that I live in. I don't want to be in Minnesota. I mean, Minnesota's great in the summer, and any time I say to someone, hey, I'm from Minnesota, they're like, oh, it's beautiful up there. And then I look at them, I'm like, and in the winter, would you go? They're like, oh, heck no, I'm not going. I'm like, Well, for all of us Minnesotans, we're there 12 months out of the year, whether we like it or not. I am not one of the people who I'm not a native Minnesotan. I'm a native Southern Californian. That's a whole other story. Yeah, I have the opportunity to cut out of here. And so do I prolong it with sitting around and hoping everything goes well and making sure I have a nest egg and all that? Yes, that would make a good idea, wouldn't it? It would just be a really wise idea. I'm in a rental situation, so I don't have a house to sell. There's no money I can take out of that. The good thing of it is I owe no one. I've been pretty much debt-free since 2009. Yay. You know, I got Verizon and I got health insurance and all the rest of that monkey business. But I'm in a spot where I can be like, hey, it's been real. I gotta go. And I purposely made it that way for a couple different reasons. I didn't know when I would be able, you know, originally this was supposed to be a 2020-21 plan that I would become a snowbird. And, well, that didn't work, you know, because COVID, yeah, whatever. And then I was busy with taking care of my kids. And although my kids were in their late teens or early 20s, you know, coming out of COVID and all the rest of it, and college and navigating around classes or quarantining or whatever. I mean, I stuck around for that, and I have no problem with that. If my kids were here, I would still be here. We wouldn't be making this video. I've been going back and forth. I've been doing the pros and the cons, the whatever, and basically I have to have faith. This would be, what, the 3rd time I'm reinventing myself? There's no promises. There's no promises. There's no promises if I stay here. And there's no promises of me getting out on the road. And I mean, I can assure you things will go wrong. Oh my gosh, if anyone has seen my videos on social media this summer, you can see what my road trips are like. Oh my gosh, I spend more time on tow trucks. But, you know, it's, I sleep really well in my car. I mean, when it's not running, you know. But I sleep well in my car, and it's big enough that I can jam my stuff into. I'm going to be selling a lot of stuff, probably throwing away a lot of stuff. Giving away, I've got storage units already lined up. I'm going to be renting the U-Haul later today. But what was December 31st then became November 30th is now October 31st. And today is October 1st. Because I'm a glutton for punishment. And not only is it October, it's fourth quarter. And I have open enrollments. One of my many things I'm an insurance agent. So fourth quarter, new plan year, insurance, taxes, getting people signed on. So busy there. I'm coming into the holiday season for retail. Being a business owner that is mainly in charge of sales, I also do that. Oh, I knew there was something else. I have surgery this month. Because sure, I have nothing else better to do, but I figured I should get that taken care of before I leave town. It makes sense. It's the recovery is going to suck, but you know, there you go. The way I see it is, you know, do I want to spend that much money to sit in an empty house because I'm getting everything done before I have surgery, because I won't be lifting afterwards? So do I want to spend that much money for the month of November to sit in an empty house and sleep on a cot in an empty living room and pay that much money to do that? Or just suck it up and sleep elsewhere? I mean, anyway, that's what I'm doing. If you've stuck around, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, this is my big notification announcement. The great exodus has begun. Kirsten is leaving Minnesota. I'm sure Minnesota will be like, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Minnesota is beautiful in summer and early fall. And if you don't have to go anywhere and you're fully stocked and, you know, your pipes don't freeze and all that, it's beautiful to look out a window and go, ooh, isn't it pretty out there in the winter? Or you can do the safer bet and run to your Hallmark store and buy a card that says Merry Christmas on it, look at the pretty winter scene and go, oh, that looks nice. And then get on with your life in a temperate zone that doesn't hurt your body and hurt your face and won't allow you to breathe. And I would not work very well on the Minnesota Tourism Board regarding any winter activities. Anyway, so that's my big thing. My big announcement. I'm going to reinvent myself again for the third time in my life, starting a fourth segment. I was a kid. I moved out, survived, got married. Unfortunately, that went to HE double hockey sticks. I left my marriage, and I was a single mom for, well, if I left in 37, I have 54, that would be what, 17 years? It's been a while. I don't know. And I'm going to reinvent myself for my next part of my life, the life now, to before I totally lose my mind completely and I'm sitting on a rocking chair, hopefully not in an assisted living home. I'd much rather be the crazy old lady down the long driveway that has, you know, buffalo skulls at the end of the fence that says trespassers will be shot on sight. And I have like 35 dogs and a really good startling system. And I can watch all these videos back. And again, like I said, the point of this video, or of this channel, is I can watch it back and go, oh, she looks like a nice person and she's having fun. I wonder who she is. Anyway, I'm going to run downstairs and start cleaning. Actually, the majority of the house is empty. Yeah, today I'm going to organize the downstairs into stuff going with the kids, stuff I'm keeping that's going to be in a U-Haul to the storage units, and stuff that I'm selling, and then everything else is going to be thrown or given away, probably just thrown away. I mean, I really don't have a lot. I have kept a fairly minimal life. This week, though, we're going to spend in my office, and as you can tell, I do lovely filing. I can't remember the word. Actually, I have 2 file cabinets over there that are official files. These are all the personal things. It's like I've got newspaper. I must have had an ad in a newspaper. I don't know. I mean, I've just got stuff. Anyway, boy, my desk is a mess. Anyway, all right. Well, you have a lovely October. I will check in. I will do my best, fingers crossed, to check in once a week to update you on how things are going. October 31st, we're pulling out of here. I know I'm going to sleep nearby because November 1st I have a post-op doctor's appointment. And then when that's done, I'm leaving Minnesota. Bye-bye. I don't know where I'm going. Well, I know in November, at least the beginning of November, I'm going to be down in Denver. But past that, I am probably going to be bumping around down there. And then I know in January, I'm going to be down in Arizona. And in reality, it makes me happy to be saying this because I do not want to spend another winter in Minnesota. I've been here since 1977. It hasn't been fun. I will tell you that much. Winter is, there you go. I mean, if you did something in winter, but I mean, it's just so cold out there, but all of you probably know that. And I've rambled on for another 18 minutes. Okay, I'm going to go clean my house now. Bye.